matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So Louisiana Tech's offense will take the field first. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors and you've got to limit the penalties because those will kill you, Pop.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Got his man quickly. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Hauls it in. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. To the air, it's Grant. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, no secret, this guy was a big part of their key to success. Already 2 catches on the opening drive, and they go back to him again. This time the defense is in better position, and they force the incompletion.
Caught near the sticks. It's Clark. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Bulldogs look to keep this drive humming. Under fire. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Turning it on. And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender. From the 33, it's first and 10. Out of the gun to give to the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, second and 7. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Snagged in the middle, it's Thomas. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Southern Miss's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Well, the head coach told us in pregame he liked the way his defensive speed matched up, and it's really hard to get the edge against these guys.
Yeah, and everybody wants to run outside and get their fast guys in space, but you look at how fast these backers close and run the football, it looks like you've got a little bit of space out wide, and then, boom, it's gone in a hurry.
And the Golden Eagles in the hurry-up.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Golden Eagles pounded the rock to move the sticks now back to work. Look out, he's got room. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. as they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. Leaves it with the back. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. That's the end of the period. It's Louisiana Tech holding the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. First play of the period will be a second down. After run, now throw. Working that left side now. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And the extra point makes it 7-3. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. There on the incompletion.
He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Snagged out of the air. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bulldogs can really attack on this second and short. Off the RPO, complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
Well, if you're going to get first downs against this defense, you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to make people miss. This is an excellent tackling unit. You saw it on that last play.
And the Bulldogs come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Back to throw, it's Grant. Time to take a shot. Grants it inside the 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Looking down the middle. Complete downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Golden Eagles want to move quickly.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's great. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Golden Eagles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Out of the gun, the inside give. Ran through the contact. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Golden Eagles with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. 1st down sack pushes it back. Now it's 2nd down. Now the play fake. Bringing the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Boom. Takes a hit as he fires. Another incompletion on 3rd. The Golden Eagles will bring the punt team onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. First play of this drive comes from the 27. He breaks a tackle. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Line getting set on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Quarterback making checks. Back to throw, it's Grant. And that 3rd down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Catches it at the 30. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the wideout. He makes the catch. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Caught over the middle, it's Carter. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead here. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Taylor wants to throw. Here comes the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play.
That is exactly what I would tell this quarterback to do. Throw that ball away. Don't force it. Don't create a turnover down here in the red zone. We still got a few more downs to go. Nice job by the QB with the decision-making.
On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. So they'll send out the field goal unit trying to tie it up late in the half. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Now with just a few seconds left, not enough time to run another play, but there is time to kick a field goal and take the lead. Absolutely center cut. And that'll tie things up as we head toward halftime.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best. We've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been a very evenly played game. Fascinating to see how the rest of this one plays out. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
This guy makes you hold your breath when he gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from housing it. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Fires to the big fella. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And the Golden Eagles want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. On the move at the 30. Touchdown, Southern Miss. And that one will give them the lead.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. With the catch, it's Watkins. I think that receiver really had two choices there. Catch the ball, or he was going to wear it in his chest.
Yeah, he's going to be maybe taking an ice bath after too many of these curl routes. He catches them in the body like that. This quarterback has a cannon arm. The receiver found the soft spot in the zone, and man, the quarterback gave...
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. The defense gets it done with a huge interception return.
This guy really is the complete linebacker. Not only is he physical and not only can he play downhill to stop the run, this guy is a weapon in pass coverage. You saw it on that play. What can't this guy do?
He'll bring it back looking for help. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Quickly complete. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
And man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them lean in one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out route connection. Nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
Finds his big tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to throw, it's Grant. Throws to the wideout. Pulls it in. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, the offense able to pick up some extra yards after that curl throw there. Because the QB got it to his guy early, he was able to turn around, make a guy miss, and go pick up some yak.
Quick pass on the fly motion. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside. And my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. LSU is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Death Valley for some time. They're up by 28 over the Groupoos. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Grabbed in the middle. It's Carter. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Inside the... And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Southern Miss. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. It's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. Oh, they're after him. Makes the grab. He's got a 1st down.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on 4th down. You're in the 3rd quarter, 2nd half. You're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum. You just get the feeling that that momentum is going to be a big factor here in the 2nd half. Someone had to step up and make a play, and they just couldn't get it done.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Got his man. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Scanning the field, it's Grant. Fires to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? Caught in the backfield, it's Morris. Inside the 35. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The Golden Eagles racing to the line in the hurry-up. Caught in the backfield, it's Morris. There he goes!
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
The give to the back. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these flyers, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical.
And he should have enough for a Louisiana Tech first down. They want to get this defense on its heels.
They run it, they get the first down, and look at the offense. Right back on the football, ready to crank this tempo up.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He'll take a shot. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. The ball pops out, and this fumble will squirt out of bounds.
Man, you talk about a helpless feeling. When you're the guy who fumbled and you're watching that thing roll towards the sidelines, you're like, please get out of bounds, and it does. Tell you what, the offense has the lead. That was a big-time play for that thing to get out of bounds and not cost them a turnover.
Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a second down. He'll keep it himself. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The defense uses a timeout. They want to make sure they have the right call here. Leaves it with the running back. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. And the Golden Eagles back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. The give on the inside.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run.
They say every game counts the same in the standings, and that is true, but there are some games that no matter what the coaches say, they just mean a little more, and they hurt a little more if you lose.
They do, and that's a fact, and every player will tell you that. There are some games that are highlighted before the season that this game matters more, and it's not that the other ones don't matter. It's just that the hate runs so deep for some of these rivalries and some of these kids that grew up across the street from each other that went to different schools, Jesse. You can feel it.
David, you're absolutely right, and I wonder, because it was a rivalry game, did the losing team get a little overhyped? It just looked like they were pressing too much in this football game. They made too many uncharacteristic mistakes, and as a result, they take the L.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.